Captain Rex, Anakin Skywalker, and the 501st Clone Trooper Legion are once again on the hunt for the elusive General Grievous. The Mad General himself is positioned on Kashyyyk currently. He's taken over an old Wookiee fortress, taking captive of the Wookiees. The Wookiees are currently at risk for being enslaved for forever. But Captain Rex and the 501st have a few tricks up their sleeve, mainly in the form of airborne troopers, landing in the back lines of the Separatist droid army. Will the clone troopers here succeed in this massive beach invasion? Or will General Grievous take the Wookiees and flee? Hey, what's going on, gamers? It's your boy, Daily Tactics here, and today we're playing some more Men of War Assault Squad 2, the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, and I had someone in my Discord ask me to do another 501st D-Day invasion. Now, I don't actually know if I've ever done one before. I feel like I must have, but I honestly can't recall. So this could be the first one ever, but it is definitely the largest one we've ever done because there are a ton of troopers on the battlefield for the 501st here. Like 300 on the beach itself right there. Then another large 100 trooper squad over here. Maybe a little bit less, maybe like 75 airborne troopers over there. Plus some Wookiee warriors over here who are going to revolt once the battle begins. So this is a very large scale battle. Maybe not in terms of the number of troopers on the battlefield, though there are a lot. But just in terms of scope, this is a large scale battle that Captain Rex and Anakin Skywalker are going to be going in on. The droids have camo armor on. A little bit of a brain fart right there. And they have a ton of turrets and things like that to take out the Clone Trooper ATTE, ATMT, and TX-130Ts that they're bringing to the table here. Now, General Grievous himself is back here on the back lines, ready to be a coward and probably run away at the very end. So, it should be interesting. Let's see if Captain Rex can capture General Grievous and save the Wookiees. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoy these videos, guys. It means a lot to me. Let's try and get 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours. If we could do that, then I will be through the moon. Subscribe if you have not already, and comment on down below any battle ideas you guys have for me. I saw in the last video there were tons of awesome battle ideas, actually, including 10 unarmed Jedis being saved by Commander Thorn. I like that idea. Maybe we'll do that on Saturday or something like that. So yeah, guys, be sure to leave some comments. I'm going to be doing a lot more suggestions in the coming weeks here. I think it's a fun thing to do. Either way, guys, let's get into this thing. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, gamers, let's go in slow-mo here and press start and check out what goes down on the battlefield. So I did end up actually giving Captain Rex here a DC-15C, because if he has a DC-17 pistol, he will just charge forward and die, basically. It's the clone commander way. Basically, anyone with a pistol in this game is a yeet character who just suicides on forward. So we didn't want that to happen, so I gave him a DC-15C there. They are still crawling forward, though. Guys, come on, Anakin. You know what? I'm going to put a stop to this. Anakin, you have to wait on the beach there. You have to wait there for your troopers to come forward. I'm going to also force Captain Rex to do the same thing. You guys go sit in the sand dune right there, provide some cover fire for your troopers, and wait for them to come forward. Because right now, they're going full yeet mode, and I ain't about that, Chief. I ain't about that at all. Alright, the 501st here, though, getting gritty, firing into the droid army ahead, doing some work. Many troopers already dead. But as you can see, because I have my new computer here, the graphics are so much better, and the water is like beautiful. Look how reflective that is. Before, the water was like really milky and gross. Like, it was like straight up milk water, kind of nasty. But now it's like actual water. The Hydro Homies have elevated to Hydro Homie status, boys. The Hydro Homies are back. We're not in milk anymore. Oh man, a bunch of Danny fans are gonna be mad that I'm raving about us not being in milk now. Oh no. Either way, the clones are having a bit of trouble getting forward here. One trooper is on the beach, and he is just full sending it right now. Just yeeting it. You gotta respect the hustle. He hasn't died yet, so I mean, props to him. There you go. He goes down to cover. Love to see it. I think it's gonna be a lot up to the tanks here to provide overwatch for the troopers, because right now the troopers are not having a good time, but the tanks seem to be doing pretty well. I saw a few shots hit the tanks, but so far, I mean, the droid anti-tank turrets aren't doing too much. In fact, a lot of them facing this way. Oh, that's because they're gunning against the Wookiees. I almost forgot about the Wookiees here. It seems like the Wookiees did manage to take out the guards here. They must have pummeled them with their Wookiee fists, giving them the old with the fists. And now they've picked up a few of their guns. We see some E5s being utilized by the Wookiees here, causing some distress in the droid backlines. Not too much, though. I mean, they've gotten a few kills, but I just don't think there's enough guns to go around for the Wookiees to really be all that powerful here in the backline. So they're struggling. It's a bit of a struggle bus right now for the Wookiees. However, you know, the droids are being distracted by them pretty wholeheartedly, and a lot of the turrets are like going for the Wookiees, which is completely distracting them from the tanks, which are now just mounting the beaches here. So, kind of pog for the clones. Let's check in on the airborne troopers over here. It's not great. It's a bit of a slaughter over here for these lads. They've still got a few alive, including a nice little cheeky beaky DC-15X sniper right there. BEA, beautiful. So those guys are working some magic, trying to hit Grievous over here. Grievous has picked up a weapon here and is you know, assisting his droids. Actually, the airborne has taken out quite a number of droids off to the side here. Not bad. The flanking force is doing better than the main forces for the clone trooper army here, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, way better. All right, let's bump it up a speed here and see what we get going off to. ATTE going on forward. Still, the anti-tank gun's not really doing too much against these things. I mean, look, it's right there. You have a flawless shot at it. Oh, here we go. All right, maybe it's gonna point at the ATTE. Come on, don't be a dingus. Take a shot. Do it! I dare you! Wussy? Well, it like kind of missed. At least it did it though. It wasn't a wussy. There you go, I guess. Mission accomplished. It's just so weird. They're like, oh, well, that one hit its feet. Okay. They're more obsessed with the Wookiees back here than anything else. Although, okay, rest in peace, Wookiees. There is literally just like a Wookiee graveyard here. This is like Wookiee massacre. This day will be remembered by Chewbacca for forever. This is why he went against the Empire, dude. This is the lore. I guess. I don't know. They're all dead. It's kind of tragic. Where's Grievous at? Where is the war criminal himself, General Grievous? I have completely lost track of... Oh, he's right there. He kind of blends in with the wall, actually. He's a little camouflaged. He is a little bit camouflaged there. All right, let's go into normal speed here. Wow, well, that was a shot, wasn't it? You really hit that dirt path there, didn't you, buddy? All right, the anti-tank guns are finally starting to actually hit the clone tanks. And actually, a lot of the tank traps and things like that, the blockage on the beach itself is tripping up the ATTE walkers. So much for all-terrain, because that is not really the case here. Oh, one TX-130T barreled on forward here, and looks like it got heavily shot up by some anti-tank guns there. However, some of these guys over here are just dying, so not too many anti-tank guns left alive. How are the airborne troopers doing, by the way? We've got like a couple left alive in the bushes here. Really not a lot. One of them's got a DC-19, which is a pretty powerful rapid-fire gun, so good for him. Good on ya, mate. But the rest of them, they've all kind of bitten the dust. Ooh, General Grievous actually pressuring them himself with his blaster rifle right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. All right. Well, I think it's really the back lines of the droids that are like holding on super tight right now. The front lines are kind of crumbling to the 501st Legion here. It's definitely a messy beach invasion. Okay, and this ATMT has phased through a tree. Okay, yeah. Sure. Why not? Just phase on through that tree there, buddy boy. Why not? Okay. You know, I don't have words. There are no words for that. I think all of the moving parts has the AI actually, quite frankly, very confused. You know, there was the airborne, there was the Wookiees, there was the main beach assault. I think all of those moving parts have kind of resulted in the AI just being able to confuse itself and not make sense of what's going on. But now that it's really just the 501st at the beachhead here, I think things are going a little bit better for the AI, and they're actually able to focus up here and understand what's going on. I think the right side is probably going to be the best bet for the 501st to assault here. There's not too many troopers left alive over here, and most of the last ones are sort of getting gunned down right now, which is very good. There is still one anti-tank turret there. That one's dead, and that one's dead. So yeah, I think this open ground over here, if they just hop skip up to these defenses here, take out these droids over here, then they can side swish over and take out General Grievous over this way. I really think that is the way to go, because all throughout here is going to be tough for the 501st. We're already seeing losses mount over here. There's just so much guerrilla warfare over here. The trees are speaking binary. They're speaking droid man, and it's a little bit scary. It's a little bit scary over here. There's just a lot going on over here, man. There's too many droids, so I think, yeah, the other side is definitely going to be the cheese spot for the clone troopers to actually make some progress and do it up. Do it up a little bit. You gotta love it. All right. The ATTE and the ATMT just straight derping. They're just crawling all over the place, and the TX-130T just ain't doing anything at this point. It is truly taking a relaxed position in this battle, so the tanks have definitely failed the 501st a good bit here. All right, more clones coming out from the right side over this way, attacking the droids here. Looks like the final little stand over there of droids is getting involved, but there's still a lot more droids to the left to take care of as well. So it's not a complete and utter victory just yet. The clones definitely have a lot more to go. Ooh, cheeky little grenade there. That guy has nowhere to go. If he runs, he's out of cover, so he ends up just brute forcing that grenade. And sadly biting the dust. Not great. ATMT up here. It finally did move past this point, but now it's just goofing around over this way. I have no idea what its plan is. No idea at all. This thing's a mess, dude. This thing's an absolute mess. Clone troopers over here making some progress forward as well. Again, taking pretty heavy losses every step they take, but at the very least they're moving, you know. Yeah, these guys over here got kind of slaughtered. If we look at the minimap right now, blue are actually droids left alive. Oh, the TX-130T is finally doing something. Blue are droids left alive, red are clones. There's significantly less droids than clones now. The droids started off with a heck of a lot of troopers, but I think the clones have just like sort of slowly grinded away at them. I think all of the flanking forces actually were the main driving force for the clones. I don't think the clones would have won this. And I mean, they still haven't won this yet, but I think they're going to. That's my prediction right now, and I think it's pretty good odds that they do. But I think without those flanking forces, the clones wouldn't have even gotten to this point. I mean, truly, those flanking forces were very, very effective during this battle. Like, they got the clones to where they are now. The last of the droids back here trying their best. Even General Grievous has sallied forth. What? What are you doing, Greavy, baby? Well, this is certainly a peculiar situation for General Grievous to be in. He is rarely this brave, but look at him go. That mad lad general is way out there. The clones slowly encompassing the droids here, collapsing in on them. Again, not too many droids left alive. I think this is going to be the end days for the droidy boys here. Yeah, they're getting collapsed slowly but surely now. There's just like a little bit of a holdout going on. No one's attacked Grievous yet. Is he just like, just chilling? Like, is he cool? Are the clones cool with Grievous now? Oh, there we go. Now they're shooting him. I do love how in the Clone Wars, General Grievous still never met Anakin Skywalker. He only ever fought Ahsoka or Obi-Wan Kenobi or other people. He still never met Anakin Skywalker. I think that's very cool. You know, that's sticking with the lore, because then if he had met Anakin at some point, then the whole line of like, oh, you're taller than I would have expected, or you're shorter than I expected, I can't remember exactly what it was, that line would have been ruined and the lore would have been compromised. But instead, Dave Filoni, I can never pronounce his name, managed to stick the lore together. He truly cares about Star Wars. You could always tell that, and I think that is proof in the pudding right there. Either way, 501st finally collapsing in on the final battle droid right here. This is going to be a victory for the 501st, but a seriously costly one for them. Yeah, there we go. There's the victory. This was a costly battle, man. If we look at the losses here, yellow dead clones, red are dead droids, although the tanks have been all over the place, and when they step on a body, they delete it, so I think there will be a lot more dead clones in the water here, if not for the tanks. And the explosions as well delete bodies too, so there's that. But, I mean, the entire airborne force there is dead, the entire Wookiee force there is dead, and a vast majority of the beach landing forces are dead. Anakin's still alive back here. I don't know what happened to Rex, though. Rex might have died. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, guys, that's going to be about it for today's video. I do hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to hit that like button if you did, subscribe if you have not already, and comment on down below if you'd like to see some more of this in the future. Either way, guys, I'll see y'all later. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.